MRW, up or down, balls up, balls down, POD.
Which side is the sun, man? Are we serving?
Wait, which way is that?
Spin the Racket.
Welcome back to Spin the Racket, the recreational tennis pod, covering everything from the Pro Tour to the everyday league player. I'm your boy G.
And I'm Lou.
Today, we have a special guest joining us, one of my funniest friends, Sarah Christopher. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Woo! I'm going to let the people have a minute to clap in their cars. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
It's been a long time coming. It's going to be fun.
Of course it is. If it's going to be anything, it's going to be fun. That's the only thing we can promise for this episode.
Well, we ask every guest this question. Would you rather have no serve or no forehand?
I would rather have no forehand.
Okay.
Because you only get one chance to make a first impression. You know, I just think come out strong. I do feel like there's nothing more painful to me than watching someone lose their serve.
Yeah.
Like it really takes the air out of a match. And when someone there's no better feeling I feel like as like a tennis fan than watching somebody hit an incredible ace, and there's no worse feeling than watching someone double fault 17 times. It's just
I'm triggered by that.
The serve, I know. I'm like, get the serve. I do feel like it is in line with my personality. I feel like strong serve, forehand, we'll see what happens on the return. But the serve is that's what I'm holding down.
I was actually asking G before you jumped on and we were kind of planning this. About your tennis experience, and then he kind of went zip on that, and so let me ask you about that. What's your tennis experience? How long have you been playing?
Tennis and I, just kidding. I mean, I didn't grow up playing tennis. I think I grew up in a small town in South Georgia, and I've always been a sports fan, and I think in kind of the South culture of sports, it's really really hyper focused on team sports, and I went to a big public high school, and kind of lived in a more rural area, so tennis was not something that was in my world and kind of my day-to-day. But I always grew up playing sports, and I've worked in sports creative and things like that. So I played softball, and I played flag football, and all these different things. I work now for U.S. Soccer. Always basically a sports fan across the board. And later in life, in my adult years, I kind of got really super into tennis, and I think I've gotten more and more into it as I've gotten older, and just kind of was around just kind of got around the culture and kind of caught the tennis bug, I would say. I tell Gerard I'm a tennis head. That's what I would describe my relationship with tennis. Not from a player, but truly as mostly my relationship with tennis just as a fan. I think it's really I love the theater of tennis in a way that is this really beautiful it's truly a performance. I love the characters. I love the fact that every tennis tournament feels like the Olympics, I feel like, because it's got that it's the truly always a global event. So there's kind of this really interesting national kind of relationship with it from whatever kind of representation. Yeah. And you fall in love with the characters and kind of the drama and all of it. So yeah, my relationship with tennis is being a tennis head and a lifelong sports fan and player. But yeah, this is my dear love later in life,
That's awesome.
No, I love that. And I know, just generally speaking, you are someone who's super artistic, very creative. You were starting to talk about that design background and a little bit more about what you do. Tell the people, what's your world like?
Yeah. So I am now the senior. Let me clear my throat. I'm now on the brand creative team for U.S. Soccer. So I lead a lot of kind of art direction and things. I'm super new to that role. I've only been there for a few months, but before that I was working at Converse and Nike. So obviously sport and art and culture are kind of the forefront of that. So I really care about kind of the visual story that's being told in sports. Obviously the competition of it is amazing as well. That's why we're there, right, for the show. But in every show, it has to look good. It's
For sure.
what story are we telling, and what brands are doing it right. Like, I've been on the backside of those kind of campaigns and the backside of like the teams trying to tell the story. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm the creative world. I've always like thought of myself as like an artist first, but then
Yeah.
also kind of like this other really strong pillar of who I am is like, as really like a sports enthusiast. So my job now is like a really cool intersection. But yeah, it's always kind of integrating those two things of like sport and creative is like my jam. So this is why I'm the perfect guest for
No, I like that though.
Yeah.
It's I know we brought it up in like one of the previous episodes where we talk about like some athletes being bigger than the sport and some things making it outside of the sport and into like culture. And
Right.
so it's really cool to see brands. And you mentioned the visual aspect, right? But that's a huge component of creating that catapult from the could be a tennis stadium to what could be world stardom for a lot of these figures and a lot of these brands. So yeah, every tennis tournament feels like it's a some sort of runway at some point, right? Like tennis is
Mm-hmm.
very seasonal. We do have
Yeah.
the chance to see new kids every season, and there's always some fresh aspect to it. So I know obviously the U.S. Open is happening right now. That's I think where we're going to focus a lot of time here in this episode is going to be talking about the fits of the U.S. Open, what's in, what's not. And that's what Sarah's here. She's a huge tennis fan. She's the first guest that we've had on the podcast that isn't a tennis player. So, fresh new angle.
That's right.
You can always guarantee that we're going to be delivering fresh new angles at Spin the Racket.
Yes. The less and less qualified guests. That's our guarantee.
We're not here to talk about technique, and that's the beautiful part about this podcast. It's a recreational tennis pod, right? So we don't really have to talk about like, oh, how, what's I don't know, first serve percentage for Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner. Like, there's other places where you can go find that data. We're not here to dive deep into that stuff. We're here for the culture, like you said.
That's
so,
right.
Exactly.
We're here for the culture.
Yes, like dope kicks, good shirts, all that good stuff.
Culture is where it's at.
Culture.
Culture is that's everything, man.
I'm gonna let you introduce the segment that you actually came up with and coined.
All right. This segment is called Fit or Fault.
Yes.
Here we go. So, yeah, I'm super stoked to talk about this. When I think about fashion and tennis in general, like is as unique as the tournaments themselves, right? Like what other sport are you playing on all these different surfaces? Like each
Mhm.
Grand Slam, I know you guys last episode talked about, or a couple episodes ago talked about like the Grand Slam rankings and things like that. So
Yep.
I really love fashion and tennis, and like obviously the fashion you're going to get at Wimbledon, with the all white and stuff, like that's going to be different. But the US Open particularly, I think, is kind of the most fun
Yeah,
moment, especially for like tennis fashion.
for sure.
And historically it's been that way, over time. But there's something very American about like walking out of the tunnel at the US Open, regardless of where you're from. There's kind
Yeah.
of this like very American show, kind of like defiant, big star attitude that happens with it. Just happens like when you're walking on to Ash, like you're walking it down a runway, like you said, Louise. It's like totally this very cinematic kind of big, the way that we do it in America, which is, big, loud.
Yeah, yeah.
The drama, like it's like the loudest a tennis tournament can kind of get in terms of like the drama and the lore and stuff for
Yeah.
fashion. So
It really is. And I mean, like that Arthur Ashe is the largest tennis stadium in the world. You're in one of the largest cities in the world. The crowd is going crazy. It's like it really brings out these bold outfits and bold personalities. And I think a lot
culture,
about
baby.
culture. I think a lot about Serena Williams like catsuit back in the day, and just like how
Hell
many
yeah.
like heads were turning, and like people were talking about it, and even like Andre Agassi and the denim and stuff like that. So it's just, yeah, you're right. I mean, it really does bring out some pretty unique fits.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think the two most iconic, when I think about like US Open fits, I'm thinking Agassi and his little denim shorts and Serena in the knee high,
Mm-hmm.
leather boot, mini skirt, like
Yep.
those kind of moments, like that is what I'm hungry for at the US Open. So when I think about when I I think where we are in like tennis fashion, like encore fashion, I'm like, this is I think that this generation has that in there. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
think that there's that the spirit of that in there, and it's, like, just kind of slowly leaking out, and this US Open, I feel like, has been my favorite of the
Yep.
last few years of some of the best fits. So, like, okay, let's jump into it because
I'm curious. I'm really curious to find out, like, who do you think is going to be that, like, wild card for fashion in
for the
this generation
future.
of tennis?
Yeah. Alright, let's get into it. So, I think probably the best way to start is to not start off as a hater. I'm gonna start off with a good serve and go strong serve and go some of my favorites. So, some of my favorite looks so far, kicking it off, top of the list for me is Carlos Alcaraz. Like, I feel like Alcaraz's fit, especially night 1, like
Mm-hmm.
round 1 when he came out in, like, the shiny purple, like,
Bomber jacket, kind of.
bomber jacket, like,
Yeah.
the monochromatic
Yep.
and the monochromatic bomber jacket with the matching shoes with the all purple
Mm-hmm.
and that dumbass haircut, like, he really was like, the confidence of coming out with that prison yard haircut, and
For real.
He-
it is giving, like, backyard, and he's like, "Oh, my brother accidentally cut my hair weird," and I'm like,
yeah.
Brawler type
It's like,
of attitude,
I
right?
mean,
it was
yeah,
crazy.
but, like, as much as I was like, "Sir," there's something about it that I like because it's just like a risk, like, he was like, "Whatever," like,
Yeah.
and he's in the shiny, like, the shiny all purple. I like what he did with the pink and the purple, like, later, he's done some of
Mm-hmm.
the kinda two-tone, but the monochromatic night session, like, all purple,
Yeah.
absolute fire. I just
It,
think it yeah.
yeah, it is pretty clean. I mean, from the fit to the shoes, and it seems like Nike and I guess Carlos really like loves the sleeveless look too. They
Oh,
basically
yeah.
keep embracing that for all of his fits. But yeah, it looks pretty fire. I'd wear that.
Purple is
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite color. I love those
Is it?
shoes. I want those shoes so bad.
Dude.
No, they're sick. So, and it's funny because I don't know if social media made like a big thing about that. It's like, oh, we finally got to see like Carlos's like new pink outfit, and I don't know if you guys were like keeping up with that, but apparently he's now becoming like the pink shirt type of player where he's
Mhm.
obviously playing with that one after the first round of the US Open. He played with pink shirts also in Indian Wells 2023 and 2024, Rotterdam Open also in the 2024, and then the ATP Finals for 2024 also played with a pink shirt. So it's starting to become also a little bit of a pattern for him that he
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
clearly likes that color, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
color obviously likes him.
It looks great on him. I mean, I do think the world needs to see his arms. I agree. I agree, strong agree with the sleeveless for Carlos. Let's see those arms, sir.
He's built.
Because I mean, yeah, we need to see those arms. I think and he knows. Yeah, Carlos, absolutely. Another speaking of jacket transition, another jacket that I love, obviously Novak's jacket.
Yeah.
Absolute. I just this custom, it's just absolutely just nothing you've ever seen. And I love to see for Novak, like, in my opinion, he's old, man. Like, he's old, and I'm like, for him to be like making a swing at like trying to walk out in a swaggy little jacket, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah.
Well, I feel like Novak can wear anything and like no one can dispute it. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
he's got all the cred to be able to wear like he could come out with the goat symbol in the back and I'd be like, you
Yeah.
can't like you what are you gonna do? Like it's Novak, like go try to argue with the guy or anyone else about everything that he's done. Like, and that's coming from someone who's a Federer fan.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's like it's just difficult, they're just different personas. But yeah, I think the guy at his age, I think it was last year, he did like a neon neon yellow suit or something
Yes.
like that, or something.
Yeah.
He's been doing some newer stuff with Asics, and I'm appreciate it. I think that one was with Asics, or maybe no. I don't think it was with Lacoste, but
Yeah, Lacoste is look he's with Lacoste this time. I don't think the other one was. I think you're right. But
yeah, he's got that as sponsorship for the shoes, right? So I mean,
yeah,
I
the
don't know.
A6 shoe, yeah.
Yeah,
What do those tennis balls on the back of the jacket represent?
the Grand
I
Slams.
think the Grand Slamsies one. Like it's like a map,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
there's like it has like balls where he like his won Grand Slams, and
Interesting.
but I do think like I like the jacket. I like the jacket. I was like love. Think this is a cool move. Cool move to try to stay relevant because he doesn't really have to. I mean, he's been playing forever. He's like one of the greatest ever.
Yep.
I'm kind of a Novak hater. I'm kind of tired of him, but at the same time, you got to respect the game. So I'm like, for him to come out and be like, "Here's my cool jacket," he could come out in nothing and nobody would say anything. But like, I do think that his on-court kit, though, his Lacoste kit, is cool. I like the all black. I feel like it kind of fits his vibe. I like the collar, but the play as it played, it didn't really hold up like on court. It kind of started to
Yeah.
like get really slouchy, and I'm like, when he was getting sweaty, it kind of was like looking a little trash baggy.
Like change your shirt.
Yeah, like I was like,
Yeah.
"Sir, like change your shirt, my God!" Like it looked like he was just. I'm like, I don't know if he didn't bring enough of them or he just didn't want to change it out, but it was like dripping off. I was like,
Yeah.
Lacoste, Jesus, Lacoste isn't really known for like performance. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm sure that guy's got like 20 in that bag, right? Like 20 shirts. It's really just like, did he want to do it or not?
I know,
Yeah.
100%. But I was watching him. I was like, I just feel like he looks so like
Like goopy.
wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Golly.
I do like
And
the
it
all
was-
black. I feel like it's like, and he's just to body somebody on court. You know, he's like, it's about to be a funeral for your opponent. And he's just like, it's like a
Yeah.
serious
Yeah.
look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the all black is cool, but there's something about wearing like a wet polo that's like I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
like that looks
doesn't look
like
fresh.
it shouldn't be wet. It shouldn't be wet. There's some
No.
kits that look like okay, it makes sense when you sweat in it.
Yeah.
Federer never looked like that in a polo.
Never.
Your bias is showing, Luis.
Oops.
Okay, next one of my other favorites, Sabalenka. I feel like Sabalenka's Nike like the dresses that Nike rolled out for her, like the collection they rolled out for her, really sick. Like we
Mhm.
saw some of these in the Nike store at the Open, like in real life. I just think it's like this silhouette is really cool on her. I think it looks fresh. I think it also looks classic. But I also really liked how she styled it. Like she was wearing a lot of jewelry. And I feel like that's something that is like I've noticed more and more. Like she really went in and is wearing like a bunch of necklaces and like gold earrings and
Yep.
I feel like that like the accessorizing, like the on-court accessorizing, that takes confidence.
For sure. Yeah, no, I like
Yeah.
this look too. I like the back cutout piece, and I think for her, I mean, she obviously is super fit, and so I think they've tried to make sure that they accentuate, her strongest assets, the arms and everything. So it looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I love this one. I think this is a really good one for like the women. I mean, to be clear, it's not like the craziest thing, but at the same time, I do think that like there is kind of like some like less is more at times. It's still making a strong statement, and with the accessories and everything, I was like, you know what? Yeah, Alex, that I'm rocking with that. On the other side of like, on like kind of the more extreme side of women, Taylor Townsend, I feel like has been this Open. Like she's had like a huge moment, obviously, at
For
this
sure.
Open.
Yep.
And she was having a hard time like nailing down a clothing sponsor, like was kind of not able, even though that she's like the best doubles player ever in the whole world. And like, she was having a hard time nailing down a clothing sponsor, which was so dumb. And so she was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own line. So this was her rollout of her like kind of design of kits. And I just like really appreciate it. I feel like it gives very much like her energy. I love just kind of the intentionality and the fieriness. I like the long sleeve two-piece set, like that a lot. I mean, but you won't catch me criticizing Taylor Townsend though.
Yeah.
You will not find me. I find no flaws within her.
I know, and it's so funny you mentioned that she started this clothing line for this Open, and the fact that after her second round match, that whole dust up with Ostapinko happened, and it was like the perfect publicity really for her in this instance of starting this line and then having all this attention from the media. Like, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better stunt there.
I think being a player that plays with long sleeve and shorts all the time, in all black, I actually vibe a lot with the long sleeve and skirt.
Yeah, the long sleeve. The long sleeve. I like this version of the because she has another version of the flames that's just the dress with the flames in the bottom. That one to me felt like a little I don't know, I feel like it didn't translate to as premium as I think it could have, but the sleeve, the fire on the sleeves, in this, the look with the fire on the sleeves and the two piece, that is a good look.
Yeah.
That's a damn good look. I love that one.
I do like it.
All right, sleeper, you guys. Nobody saw it coming. Tommy freaking Paul showing up with this absolutely sick New Balance kit. Tommy, the literal world's last fashionista. I was like, I'm sorry.
I know.
Makeup. I'm obsessed with this for him. I think that for Tommy, he always looks like he just got off a boat.
He's a big fisher, apparently.
Well, yeah, and he's like, everyone has to know.
I think the fact that he's wearing a polo, obviously this color is very quintessential, right? It's that old green type of,
How do you describe that color? What is it?
Old tennis green. I don't know, classic tennis green kind of. I mean, it's a little bit of a sage going into Sarah might be.
Yeah, no, you're right. Keep going, Luis. Keep describing.
I mean, a little bit of a darker sage, aquamarine type of vibe.
Period.
But then you've got the guy wearing a collared shirt with a backward hat, and I love that, the controversy behind that, that contradiction of look like party at the top and then kind of business in the middle. And then he likes to wear the short shorts, which I'm a fan of. So he's just also a party at the bottom too, show out.
It's so good.
I can see myself wearing this.
Yeah.
I see.
It's so good. I love the monochromatic. I'm a big fan of a monochromatic kit. I feel like it just looks super clean on court. It just looks and the hat being the exact color of the top as the pants, and then even the all white kicks, there's something about it that's pretty retro almost. It feels like throwback. I really do think, speaking of brands, I really do think that New Balance ate up this whole entire tournament. I think New Balance ate up this tournament. They really did.
They're doing really well. I feel like New Balance used to be I don't know, my dad wears that, but now it's everybody is every fit is looking pretty nice. So I'm all right, I can cop that.
Yeah, they're bringing the culture. And Tommy, for this, I really do think he's usually Tommy, I'm oh God, what is Tommy gonna wear? It just feels like he just begrudgingly got ready for most of
it. Looks like it looks like he grabbed the typical dude. He just grabbed whatever was at the top, He
was like, oh, my yellow shirt's clean. And it's all right,
yeah.
This is actually the French Open, but yeah, this look is really good for him. The collar, super agree, Louise, too. The collar and the backwards hat, there's a little bit of irreverence, but then also a nod to tradition, which I think is super dope.
Yes.
Okay. Also, now we're entering into a new portion of the fit section, you guys. This section is about to be all about red. Red. Picture this, red, because that's what every brand said. For some reason, at the U.S. Open, they said, "What if red?" Lululemon, New Balance, Nike. I mean, there were so many red, especially in rounds the early rounds. People were repping out red kits. So this next section, all of these are all good, and they all are red. So I don't really know. I think my theory is that the red contrasts really well to the court with the green and the blue, and it stands out. It feels like main character. I guess that's it. I tried to look into it. and there was like it was like a nothing burger in terms of like
Mm.
actual evidence. It just might be a cultural phenomenon. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I think it works. I mean, it works for the players, I think, that were wearing
oh,
it.
it's working. I love it. I think this was like a huge thing. It is weird that like all these like people who rep by different brands showed up in these red.
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. Notably Tiafo. We'll start there with the reds. King of the red kits.
Big foe.
I love this kit. I think it is I think it is just absolutely Tiafo. I am surprised that Lululemon took a risk like this. Usually they're pretty tame. I love this one. My only note is I wish it was sleeveless because I think that it would give a little bit more 80s if it was like a sleeveless with like the tigery stripes or whatever.
Right.
But this was a controversial one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Tiafo kit? This one was controversial on mine.
Yeah. I literally have this kit in my shopping cart right now on lulu.com. I've been going back and forth. I'm like, do I just press the button? Do I do it? No, I really
I
like
hope
it.
she likes this one.
Exactly. It's just like, I mean, the colors are like awesome. Like, and I feel like because like Tiafo and I have a similar complexion, like whatever he wears and it looks good, I'm like, oh yeah, I can wear that too. And so like, yeah, I do love the way it pops.
I think Lululemon was cooking with this one.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, I'm with you, Sarah. I think monochromatic is good. I think like clean and understated. It like you probably see me wearing something more like what Tommy Paul was wearing, but every once in a while I feel spicy, and this is something I'd put on 100%.
Yeah. I will say tough kit to lose in. Gotta say it.
That's just what I was thinking. Like I could look like a total idiot putting this kit on and then double faulting. I feel like such a loser. Like what a poser, bro. Like
you got to play clean.
This is a tough kit to lose in.
100%.
Yeah. Second big red hit, and probably one of my favorite of the tournament is Coco's. Like Jesus, Coco and New Balance again with the New Balance. Like they delivered with Tommy, they delivered again with Coco. Coco has been kind of like curating and kind of like honing in on this kind of signature cut of her kits. Like you'll notice like where the crop is and the kind of skirt length, and like she's been kind of doing it, and I think that this is like the best it's been done for her in terms of she's got the red top, and then she has this little white skirt, this little tennis skirt, which is awesome. But then underneath the skirt, there's kind of a layer that looks like she's wearing shorts underneath it or something that's like red on top, and the skirt just looks like an overlayer. So cool. I mean, anything Coco does is cool. She's the coolest. And that paired with it is red, but then she also paired it with this like her walkout like bomber kind of leather burgundy jacket that absolutely goes insane. I mean, it looks so good. I'm like, if she could play in that, obviously you can't. But the way that it works with like the burgundy, and then she had a version that had like a little bit more orange, down to her shoes get a little bit more orange. That color palette was another one that was really prevalent this year, and this is like, I think, an absolute smash.
Yeah, no, they crushed it. I love like the sheen on the jacket too, and the accessories like work with the fit, not clashing at all. And you bring up a good point about the cut too of her shirt, and I feel like I remember Serena wearing something similar to that, like when she was playing, and I wonder if it's like paying homage to Serena in a way, but it's a cool look for her.
She definitely has said like she's super influenced by Serena. Who isn't? Obviously, I'm influenced by Serena, just the day to day.
For sure.
But yeah, this cut is like iconic. It's kind of the same shape as the Serena little denim mini skirt that I referenced, but it's like it's kind of similar. All right, Osaka.
That walkout was crazy. Like
I think,
with the hair and this like, I mean, the bold red. I was just like, she's here to like to dominate this tournament. Like,
oh my god,
that was the entrance.
Yeah, that she's just dripping aura right now. Like in this tournament, she's just got mad aura. Like, it's like it just feels like redemption like tournament. It's just like she's coming back. She's like striking super clean. She's got these crazy fits. Her hair is like different and amazing and decorated, and It's just like, I mean, are we going to witness a tennis match or are we going to witness something else, you know?
Yeah. Osaka is the queen of cool. Like, she really is, like, and it's so good to see her, like, having this real renaissance at the top
Yeah.
for this major, and I
know.
think that you can tell, like, she just is in a really good place, and the confidence to see her walk out in the red on red with the sparkly red roses in her hair and the red sparkly beats and the matching Labubu, like,
I missed
all the
that
way
part, yeah.
down to the
I did
Labubu.
see it.
Like,
Yeah. She like showed it in the interview after
That's
she
pretty
won,
cool.
I think. Yeah.
yeah, she's been rolling these, like, out, but, like, just, like, it's just theater, like, she
Yep.
just gets it, like, the red I feel like was awesome, and she switched to the purple, which she said now, she's gonna stay with the purple because she's been playing well in the purple, and she feels like it feels right. So, Louise, good news for you, your favorite color. Huge for
He'll
Louise.
be tuned
I have
in
a lot
now.
of favorite colors. Surprise, surprise. I can't pick one. I'm horrible at picking favorites. So
Oh my
I have a lot
gosh.
of favorite colors.
Yeah, the purple is good, though. I feel like
Yeah.
it is really good too. I really love the sequins detail at the top. She designed this also with Nike, like, which I also love. Like, even if it's not, it's like, even if like the shape or the design or whatever feels like a little bit out there or different from a normal thing, it's always great. Like this and Taylor's line, like it's just so nice to see like the athletes get involved in like
Yeah.
in the design. Because I think it really adds like a story like on court that makes people
sure.
get behind it,
Yeah. I know. I feel like I feel like we've been very positive on all these spits here. I'm like waiting to see like
Oh, well,
who are
it's
you
about
gonna
to turn.
Where's the
who are you gonna
trash?
absolutely destroy?
Where are the
gonna
bodies
turn.
buried?
All right. Well, we're about to get into it because we're about to enter into a section I like to call giving us nothing.
Did we
These are
just
people-
skip over Mira Andreeva?
Yeah, Andreeva, I have nothing to say. She's also wearing red. It's fine. I don't know. It's a
okay.
good Nike kit. It's a good Nike
Okay.
kit. But we're trying to get into we're
Oh.
trying to get to the tea, which is what everybody's here to hear.
Yes.
So an introduction into giving us nothing. Starting with Yannick Sinner, the king of giving us nothing except for playing better than everyone. I mean, it's just it's almost annoying. It's like
Yeah.
absolute like I liked his red. Continuing the red, I liked the red. I thought the red that he came out in was pretty good. I like the red and red. The navy, what are you trying to be invisible?
It's
Like
just-
I just
I know it's just classic him. I mean, he's just so perfect. Like his game is perfect. Obviously, there's no flaws, and then just like his shirt just looks just plain. You know, it's just. I mean, there's nothing out there to it. I don't know.
I'm still waiting for him to drop that Nike collab. Like I know he's coming up with that logo with the fox. You know.
yeah.
I'm waiting for like a hat to like. I'll buy it. I'm a fan. I think
May just be a solid color.
It's just my biggest issue with my biggest issue with Sinner though is like Sinner is literally the number one player in the world. He's unbelievable. He's from Italy. Also cool. Just cool move being from Italy. Just generally.
Yep.
And he also has freaking fire red hair that could be the best. And like people are dying to latch on to like the red hair.
Right.
And he's just like, no.
Somehow Alcaraz is the one that has the Louis Vuitton sponsorship. So
right.
you'd think he'd have like Armani or something. Or
Yeah.
Well, he does have Gucci as a sponsor.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have the Gucci bag.
I do like when he like walks out with those Gucci bags. Like that Wimbledon, he had that really nice bag one time, and I was like, all right, that's fire. But like, yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, this is the tournament to do that, and he did not do that.
Yeah, he's kind of like it's kind of like a F. Can you swear on this podcast?
Go for it.
It's kind of like
I've kept it pretty PG.
It's kind of like a fuck you to America. To be like, it's kind of like fuck the U.S. Open. It's very European to give nothing at the.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's very Sinner, very European. Like, I mean, the dude's just like focus on his stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, he's not. I don't think he's trying to be that persona like outside of the tennis court, you know?
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He's trying to keep it all business, which is boring.
Yeah, like even like Musetti, who's playing yesterday, walked out in that leather jacket from like
Ugh,
Pateta Veneta,
so good.
and just like it looked
Dude.
really, really good. And
You brought me
Looking like
back
the
to when Rossetti
Fonz.
wore like the white sleeveless. I think it was
Oof.
Asics.
yeah,
Dude, that kid was sick, bro.
he has
He still
looks.
had like long hair. Yeah,
Mhm.
That was a good
that
one.
was a good kid.
Not Center. Center's like, I'm gonna wear a navy blue ball cap over my gorgeous red hair so you guys can't even see it. I'm like, stop hiding it under a bushel. Let us see your hair. Show us your hair. We want to be a
We want to see your
character.
hair.
We want to see it. Why are you being weird about it?
I don't
Why are you
know.
being weird about it? It's so insane. So nothing burger from him, obviously, and it is kind of on brand. And honestly, it kind of is a power move to be like abstaining from fashion during the U.S. Open and just like dominating.
Yep.
Next, this is like this is also kind of giving us nothing except for I do have notes for this. Let's talk about Taylor Fritz because Taylor, oh God, I just
Tay-Tay.
feel like Taylor, first of all, is wearing this Boss kit. I do like Boss with him. I think it's nice. I love Taylor's headband. I think it's cool. I think typically it's good. Right now, Taylor has a Chipotle sponsor on his sleeve.
Yep.
I
And
feel like
he
he's
looks
been
like-
wearing this since
No.
he got sponsored by Boss too.
Yes, he's wearing a Chipotle sponsor on his sleeve in such a way that makes it look like he's wearing a Chipotle uniform. It is
It does.
It's not sure, bro.
it's like full color
Yep.
Chipotle
Can I get extra
on
meat?
like his like ball. He's like trying to serve and he's like tossing the ball up in his Chipotle uniform.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're wearing a Chipotle uniform.
Honestly.
Like, and it looks corny. I'm
Yeah.
like, the sponsor just like ripping the like joy out. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And then bless his heart comes out and gets his ass beat by Djokovic with his headband upside down.
I was like, why did no one tell? I was like, no, like even the ball kid wasn't like, hey, by the way, your headband is out backwards, like something.
And he
no one
like tweeted it later. He was like, why didn't anybody tell me it was upside down?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh.
Bro, it's not like he would have beat Djokovic if it was the right side up. You know what I mean?
We'll
Like,
never know.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
never know.
that guy's got. I mean, Taylor's got a record of being beat by Djokovic in like quarterfinals. You know, it's like
yeah. But now
it's
he just
He's
looks
tough.
like,
I
but now
just
he's, like,
wonder what the guy
beating-
thinks every time he's like, okay, here we go.
yeah. But
I
like, now
mean-
he's like beaten and he looks disoriented, you know. So it's
He's
just like it just adds to the embarrassment.
Oh
back there.
yeah, beater.
He bit his headband upside down. And it was like also not helping that like the guys and the commentating guys could not get over it. They were like, oh my God, his headband's upside down. They were like, his headband. No one told it. They're like
You
zooming
think you
in.
can
I was
beat
like,
someone
oh my
and you
God.
can't even wear your headband, right?
Right.
This guy
Right.
it's so
Oh.
sad. I'm like,
Poor
sir,
Tay-Tay.
your headband is
Did he
up.
remember to tie his shoes?
Oh my God. And he even tweeted at like I think he said after he lost to Djokovic again, side note on him getting like losing over and over again, but he said I should get a restraining order.
That's
At
that's
this
really
point.
good. I do like
he
that
should.
I do like that he goes to like social media and like kind of clowns himself and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
he does have really good humor. I appreciate that about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's so like serious on court, you know, but then
Yeah.
it's like
I resonate with the fact that I don't know if I mean Gerard knows this, but when I play, I'm very vocal sometimes, and so like you can hear Taylor sometimes when like somebody hits a shot, he's like, yeah, of course. He just talks to himself like and like as soon as he loses the points, like, yeah, why'd you shoot it there, dumbass, or stuff like that, and it's like I'm like, yeah, buddy, at least I'm not the only one.
No. No. Taylor, poor Taylor and his upside down headband. I'm just like, I feel for him. I really do. I think that I mean, but I don't feel for him that much because he's like, fine. But him getting, I mean, there's nothing, like we talked about Tiafoe losing his kit, like him with
Yeah.
his upside down headband, like just getting it like shoved down his throat. Brutal.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Okay, next up with giving us nothing is Emma Navarro, which is very on brand because she's so boring. I mean, Emma Navarro is like the most boring athlete of all time. Like she's so, and I know that I'm trying to root for her because but like I'm like, give us anything to latch onto. And she comes out in these Fila dresses that are like kind of fine and like
Mhm.
classic, but it's just like she shows no emotion. She like has nothing interesting to say. She plays pretty well, and then it's just like, but then she beats people. She's kind of like trying to do a center, but
Right.
then,
But she's
she's
not
just
number
not
one.
quite. But she's not number one in the world. So it's like,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's crazy to see someone like so monotonous like that that's also sponsored by Red Bull. Because I feel
literally.
like
Is she
Red Bull
sponsored by
sponsors.
Red Bull?
She's sponsored by Red Bull. Zoom in on that on her chest on the right. Like she's sponsored
Oh
by
my
Red Bull. She's a Red Bull athlete. Yeah. So you know, Red Bull's dude. Red Bull's always doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So I figure like they'd sponsor
true.
someone with a little bit more spice to them.
or just swag and just, she's so boring. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh, which is
And I know where you're
fine.
going
I'm like,
with Ben here because I've been saying it for a long time that On just needs to do something different, bro. Like
dude,
they had some with the what do you call it? Like the transition color shirts. You
yeah,
know, they were cooking there for a little bit, but then they just got stale so quickly.
dude.
Every kit kind of the same thing, and they just haven't done anything significant since.
Oh,
How to say it?
I'm praying to a non-denominational God that On will release Ben Shelton from their clutches of their trash brand. I hate On. I hate them. I'm going on record. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. I hate them. I'm like, I hate the brand. I think that they look so corny and corny at best, or no, corny and forgettable. Like I feel like and Ben is such an exciting player. He has so
Yeah.
much swag. He has so much personality. He's my favorite of all the US men players right now. Like I just think that
Mhm.
he is like people are dying to latch onto him and nobody wants to wear his damn kit because it
Yeah.
is so lame, dude. It is
I
like
know.
they're just so trash.
It's yeah, it's unfortunate because he is like a marketing gold mine, and like
literally.
I feel like to Lisa's point, they had something going originally, but now all their fits are like just like copy and paste, and they're like, oh, let's just change a little bit of the color on the edge, and then
Yeah,
shoot
they
it out.
got they got Joao Fonseca, who's like an up and coming kid, very exciting to watch as well, and you know like a kid that has a lot of potential, very marketable as well. And same thing, they got him on the boring like sleeved
Yeah,
tops, so he's even more boring than Ben because
right.
Ben's at least got the sleeveless, and it's a little
Yeah.
bit more Ben Shelton. But then they got Joao Fonseca on like just a regular ass kid.
Yeah. The sleeveless is like the best version of this would have to be the sleeveless one, which is what Ben's wearing, which I appreciate. Like he has to go sleeveless. I think that's his
It's
look.
the better version.
It's the better version of a bad thing. But it looks
Yeah.
like this looks like it looks like a practice kit.
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's showing up to like this looks like he's warming up. This looks
Right.
like not like main. This is like what he wore like on Ash.
Yeah.
You know what I
Imagine,
mean?
yeah, imagine him with like Alcaraz's kid right now
That's what I'm saying. Like that to me, I'm like,
in
oh
purple,
man,
my guy. Like,
it would go
Mhm.
crazy. I'm
yeah, it'd
desperate
go
for
hard.
it. I'm like,
Yeah. This is underwhelming.
it's just underwhelming. And Iga Swiatek also, like what they've done, I can't even. She's like, I can't even really. I didn't even put her on this list to talk about, but she's another on, and hers is even a worse version of this, if you can believe it. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
even
like the
more
worst.
boring.
It's even more boring and slash ugly.
It's
Mm.
like
Like
it's like the bad side of monochromatic. Like,
it's bad. I'm
and
like,
that's hard. That's hard to do.
I'm like, you could have like somehow it's ugly and boring and also giving nothing at the same time. And I'm like, how did you do nothing and also be ugly? It's just it's so bad. It's but really, truly, like now I'm getting into like, in my opinion, the worst of the worst of the flops,
Yeah.
which the
Yeah,
worst
thank
of
you.
the flops, Yannick and
I
Casper Ruud.
yeah, I went like,
Ruud.
what in the world when I saw that kit?
I don't know where to start.
Yannick's okay. Audience, picture this. You show up to a resort and it's a budget friendly resort, and behind the desk at the hotel of the resort is Casper Ruud in this kit to welcome you to a budget resort somewhere. And
Mhm.
then suddenly you find out that the resort is actually a cult and actually it's like he looks like he works at a med spa. Like,
mean,
it's just
those colors though, those are more like Roland
oh,
Garros clay type of colors. So I don't know
yeah,
what the hell that they were trying to make him the same color, kind of like with Sinner, right? They're trying to make him the same color as a court, first of all, and then the orange and the green are like pretty good colors. It's just I
yeah,
think number one, like wrong tournament. Number two,
wrong turn.
what pattern is that? It's like priest kind of
It's
Yeah.
I don't like what
yeah,
is that, bro? Like when do you actually open that? Like you know what I mean? Like
Is it
ooh,
is it a
I'm hot.
functional zippered either, or is it just for
No,
show?
it's definitely functional. I can guarantee you it's functional. But when are you gonna see Casper Ruud,
unzip. It's like
unzip
so
that?
deep. It's so
Bro,
deep
yeah.
for a functional zipper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make you look like Jersey Shore like douchebag. Like
So weird. It's just
crazy. I mean, it is like cult member, take your shoes off.
yeah.
And also somehow it's oh my god, and Casper Ruud is so hot to me. I just think he is the hottest hottie. And I'm going on the record to say he is the hottest hottie. He's one of the hotties of tennis. And y'all got him out here looking silly.
Yeah.
it's
The-
criminal.
yeah,
It's
that
just
color does nothing for him. The clash of the colors is just it's just
oh,
wrong. It should be illegal.
I
it's
mean
wrong.
that racket though, that racket looks sick. But
Yeah.
yeah, that racket's not able to outdo what the damage the fit's doing.
And think
Sheesh.
about this too, which is something we need to talk about, which we should have talked about earlier, and we can also talk about it now, is racket coordination with the fit. Like,
Mhm.
do you think it's worth it? Like, in my opinion, this Casper example with his purple racket that and white, it's just like none of it looks thought out. Like, it's
No.
like you're not thinking about the environment, you're not
Yeah.
thinking about the racket, you're not thinking about the color of the court, you're not
Right.
thinking about like it just is like it's chaos. He looks a mess. He
Yeah.
looks a mess.
Just and his game was a mess in this open.
And you know
So
what?
this
And you know what?
translated.
A self-fulfilling prophecy from the time he got dressed. Mess.
Boom.
Mess o'clock. All right. We're coming to the end of the list here.
I knew we were gonna hit this.
This is the ultimate, in my opinion, flop
Yeah.
slash what the hell is happening of the tournament. Came from Adidas Y3 collection. Specifically, this ink bleed
blob.
looks like stab wound to the abdomen, bleeding out, body bag, crucifixion, shit
Yeah.
stain. What the Pagula in this dress and Felix in the top. When I saw this collection, I was like, please, who is gonna fall victim to this? Because it is
Yeah. Nails in a chalkboard. Like I'll say it. Like I was so excited when I found out about the Y3
yeah.
collection coming to the US Open. I was like, dude, this is gonna be the hypest thing. They're gonna be so hype.
Oh yeah.
So the hype beast in me was like super stoked. And then I see this and I'm like, wait, for real? Like
This is
it's
it?
like had the biggest potential and delivered absolutely like negative. Like
Negative.
yeah, I agree. Like I'm still trying to figure out what they were trying to do with the blob on the side. I still don't know what it is, but it's like they obviously capitalized on the clean Y3 silhouette, but again, like I just don't get it.
Yeah. It's not working.
No.
They're
Like they could have
like-
literally done without the blob and it would have been a better kit.
Yeah. And
Just
I
like
think
off white.
it just looks like I looked into this. So the Adidas Y3 collection was like their big, like this is gonna be like our big like reveal of like this new line. It's like gonna be like super high fashion and like there was like all this hype behind it. There's all this marketing behind it, and all of the campaign stuff looks really good. On court, it looks so damn bad. It looks so bad, and it just like I think that it is literally reading. It really reads as like wound care.
Apply
Like,
pressure here.
yeah, it looks like, and it's like, and as people are like sweating and like getting like the on-court, this is a perfect example of like on-court translation is just not there because they have a version of this with a jacket that they have in their collection, and the jacket kind of works because it's kind of like this abstract kind of pattern, and with the zip up and, like, the jacket, it kind of, like you can see how it comes together, but on this, like, just one blob of kind of, like it's supposed to be kind of like this inky, like, brown, red, kind of natural, organic kind of thing in the white,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Yeah,
literally
no.
looks like they're bleeding. It just is
Yeah, I agree. Like I saw the stills on the page, and then like it looked kind of hype, and not my cup of tea per se. But I was like, okay, I can get behind this. But you're right, it's like a studio setting. Like
Mhm.
the shirts are fully pressed, like you can see everything, in, high definition, and you see it on court, and it's like, I don't know, bro. I also
I
am
don't
not a
know, bro.
huge fan for the guys. I'm not a huge fan of like the white shirt and the black shorts. Like I
Yeah,
feel like the white shirt, black short could work, but then you add the ink blob again. You're adding too many elements here,
yeah,
and so it's just seems so busy.
it's not good, and I
Yeah.
think I there's a couple I also saw, Zverev and
Mm-hmm.
Maria Sakkari play in the Y3, and they were also Y3 when we saw them at the Open, and, Zverev was in the all purple, which was fine. I think it looked pretty cool for him. He was wearing, like, the purple on purple, which I think worked for Zverev, and then the black, headband. That looked
Yep.
kinda nice, but in my opinion, it's like the poor man's version of Alcaraz's kit, which is still better,
Boom.
you know?
His
I'm
tennis?
like,
Oh no! Oh, you meant the kid.
"Oh, yeah." But
Dang.
yeah, he kinda is.
We're not
But,
getting him on the pod.
Zverev, reach out. Alexander, reach out. Reach out to the pod.
Yes.
Um,
Clear your name.
yeah, that one looked okay, and then Sakkari was wearing the, like, scoop neck purple, like, almost looked like overalls version of the
Oh
women.
yeah, that was
You know what I'm talking
interesting.
about?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
interesting.
it looked fine. It didn't, like it's just, like, not a very, like, flattering, like, for play. Like, I just feel like when she was playing, it kinda was like,
It looked
"Why is she
tight.
wearing yeah, why is she wearing overalls?" Like, it just kinda it looked like one of her straps was gonna fall down. I don't know. I was
It
just
felt
like,
like
"I
I
don't
was
know
like,
about."
"Hey, can you give me 2 beers like for Oktoberfest?" A little bit, It's like, "Hey, yeah, 2 pints." I don't know.
Yeah. The Y3 was just I think it just was a
Uh,
I just think it was a flop. Like, compared to what not how Nike showed out, compared to how
Yep.
New Balance showed out, like, in my opinion, it's like Nike, New Balance, and Adidas are really the big 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
those are the big 3 that they have the most athletes sponsored. Like, um, Asics was there I feel like, you know,
I
I
like
feel like
Deminor's
they did
kit.
some cool I like Demon North kit. I liked Musetti in the all black,
Yeah.
of the Asics. The women's stuff was not good, in my opinion, of Asics.
I just feel like it wasn't memorable either way, like in a good way or a bad way. It's just like it was there. They did,
Mhm.
fine, but like I'm not like, oh yeah, that Asics
Yeah.
kit that Demonor
It's the
had
freaking
was
US Open. You wanna
yeah,
make
Yeah.
headlines, right? It's like
yeah,
it's like tennis fashion week.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, literally. Uh,
I was gonna say an honorable mention or just a fit that I loved originally was Venus Williams when she came out that
yes,
very first night. So it was a fit that paid homage to Althea Gibson because they're
yes.
celebrating, 75 years for her originally kind of breaking the tennis color barrier, which was cool.
Mhm.
And so she had this like all white like pleated skirt and then like
With
the
the little
polo.
collar, the
Yeah, yeah.
polo,
And do you
yeah.
remember like the tennis bag, like the little fuzzy
Yes.
yellow
She
tennis
had a
bag?
furry, like a full kind of I love that. I love the accessorizing of the bag. Venus
Yeah.
is she's still serving. She's still giving.
She really is.
She's still giving. If she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it Venus Williams style, which is
Yeah.
giving.
I thought that
Yeah.
was pretty legit. I was like, all right, that's pretty unique. Like, no one was thinking like that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think the brands that we covered it. The brands that showed up the best, I think Nike showed up, New Balance showed up. I think Lacoste showed up with Novak, even though it kind of started getting a little slop on the thing, but
Mm-hmm.
on terrible. Hate.
I okay, so you didn't bring it up, and I was hoping you would bring it up because I think someone has a ton of potential from the new generation, but it wasn't um in your map. I was hoping to see him. Jack Draper.
Oh, Jack Draper.
Jack Draper is rocking the frosted tips. The guy is just looking matte fresh, and then he came out with the Vuori like new kit, sleeveless, just like clean.
Absolutely.
Gerard and I want to get matching sleeveless shirts from Vuori.
We gotta do it.
It's just
Draper,
it was sick.
yeah.
It was sick.
That you know what? Boys, I apologize. Jack Draper. I'm sorry if you're listening. Slipped through the cracks of my tennis recap map, but Jack, if you're out there, I loved your Vuori kit. I think that you're holding it down. He also a great personality. He's doing some cool shit, but he's doing it like smart. Like he's taking risks, but they don't feel corny. Like they feel like unique. Like the Vuori kit was cool, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was just done well.
Yeah.
It was just like executed well.
Yeah.
And yeah, he can kind of do no wrong to me as well. Except for that time he was throwing up. Remember when he did that?
Oh my gosh. Was that against Sinner? That he was like,
yep.
And he was just
I think it was the US. Was it the US Open last year?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. He made it to the
that's
semis and he was getting sick.
You know what I'm talking
that
about?
was rough.
He was literally like he would throw up after like every point.
Oh,
he
threw
up like 72 times and it was like and they just kept the chair umpire was like, stop. And he kept being like,
how about just don't?
Can we get a timeout?
He kept being like, he didn't want to stop playing. He just
I was
kept,
like,
kind
mercy.
of throwing up in the corner. And then he didn't want to stop playing. And the chair umpire was like, we have to stop.
We gotta
And he was
stop
like,
this.
I'm fine. He said,
He's like, no, the ball kid just stepped in it as you're like...
the ball kid stepped in it. Oh my God. Gerard, you just reminded me. I forgot to say, honorable mention, MVP, sleeper of the tournament, the freaking ball kids at the US Open this year, and their Ralph Lauren color blocked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, humiliating people on the court. I was like, the ball kids fits from Ralph Lauren, I felt like were so fun.
So
I was
clean.
like, they were awesome. The sneakers were so like amazing.
They're looking better than a lot of players.
They really
I know.
did.
They definitely look better. Yeah.
Could I wear that polo out, or is it like is the logo too big for me to like wear out like and not look cool?
It just depends. If you start asking questions, then it's definitely too big. That's where I stand. That's where I stand. If you're questioning yourself,
thanks, Lou. You always keep me humble.
You've got to, if you're gonna rock something, you got to be confident about it. You got to be 100% bold, because otherwise you're gonna look stupid. I think if you think you look stupid, then you definitely look stupid. If you don't think you look stupid, then you don't. Period. Because you can't let others define how you feel.
Period.
That is a word for somebody in this room. Somebody out there. One of you.
Yes.
Racket. What do you call your fans, guys? Racketeers?
We
What do you
haven't
call
gotten
them?
there yet.
Spinners.
Spinners. Spinners sounds like swingers. It's like very close.
Yeah, I know.
It's like too close to sinners. Like, I don't know.
Spinners. You could call them the racketeers.
Oh,
Racketeering.
that sounds like criminal.
Yeah.
It is.
I prefer spinners at that point.
Spinners. All right. Shooting it down. All right.
Well, we'll ask the people.
Ask the people.
Let us know in the comments, Let
Guys,
us know.
Vote in the comments. Let us know. Also, let us know. Should I be back? I'm just kidding. Rate this episode. Rate
Your
this
fate will be
episode.
decided by the fans.
That's right. Bring in the mullet. I'm another word to Jack Draper. I challenge you to a mullet. I think Jack Draper is the one.
Ooh,
Take the
with
frosted tips. And take the frosted tips and up the game mullet. That was what Agassi would do. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture it.
As long as he doesn't look like Valtteri Bottas. I don't know if you guys know who that is. You can look it up later. It's a F1 driver.
Is he F1 driver? Yeah, I was gonna say. I know exactly who he is.
Yeah, Valtteri is. He's on a face right now. It's ridiculous. But he's driving for Cadillac next year, so I think he'll button up a little bit.
F1 now? I don't know.
I'm cutting all of this, by the way.
Yeah,
No.
This is a tennis podcast.
Yeah, I know, G. I know you will. He always cuts me off, It's basically just him talking the whole time. But I wanted to ask a fun question, because I know we wanted to get a little bit of your take on this. So, how about this? We've got two guys and a girl in this pod, so I think I wanted to make it like equitable, but let's ask you this. I want you to choose from the US Open kits a kit that you would dress me in, dress G in,
Okay.
and one that you would pick for yourself.
Okay. Well, I feel like I have a little bit of a cheat code. All right, Louise, I'm gonna give you Carlos Alcaraz, all purple. I think that
Very
you
nice.
would choose the Tommy Paul based on as long as I've known you for 1 hour. We go way back to the beginning of the podcast, and I do feel like that you would be drawn to the Tommy Paul or drawn to the Jack Draper. But I'm putting you in the Carlos Alcaraz. I think you can rock it. I think that you have the confidence to rock it. I think it would look incredible on you.
He has the arms too.
You have see, I haven't seen the arms. This is only a neck up podcast. But I felt the arms. I felt the arms through the screen. I felt like I'm giving you the Alcaraz. And what if you just were like, I just had the sense. I feel like it's like this is it. This is the thing. I think that would be the thing you would pick up and you'd be like, I don't know, it's too much. And I would say, no, Louise, it's not too much.
Okay.
Take that. All right, G.
What am I wearing?
All right.
Nervous.
Hooking
I'm so
up.
nervous.
What if I was like Casper Root? I'm just kidding.
I'm like, you hate me. Okay, just say it.
Go look,
Oh my
go look
God.
stupid, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you wear something silly. No, I do think I do agree, and we did touch on it, but I do agree that Tiafoe's kit would look absolutely killer on you.
Thank you.
Go buy
And
it. Go buy it.
another pivot. This is an arms focused podcast. I'm cutting the sleeves off though. I feel like sleeveless on the Tiafoe kit with the red. Okay. Question though, Gerard. I'm giving you the red headband. When you play tennis, I'm imagining you wear a hat.
I do usually wear a hat,
You
but
wore a headband this
I wore a
week.
headband the other day. Yeah,
You wore a
Oh my
headband this
God.
week.
I do switch it up. I do switch
You
it up.
definitely rocked it.
I was
Appreciate
like,
that.
Gerard, wear the headband. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of a headband. I think it is
okay.
incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm giving you the Tiafoe, and I think you would eat down in it, and I don't think you would lose the way that he did. That's what I'm saying.
There we go. I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
going
partly dependent
loud.
on me not shitting in bed because, we play doubles together.
You guys, okay, wait.
I believe
This
in
is
you.
a new element to this thing.
That's right.
Imagining you
We got
guys.
a twin.
Wait. Yeah. Also, I didn't think about you guys playing doubles in these outfits.
Yeah, I know
Imagining you wearing
You
those.
look so stupid.
This
It's all
was
red.
not-
I'm all purple.
This was not the. That's not the prompt.
I know.
I didn't
Yeah, he left that out.
No, yeah,
right.
this is definitely individual. Like
Yeah,
for,
this will
for
be
doubles,
Individual.
maybe you can come up with one for doubles.
No.
But
Doubles, I'm giving you guys Viore, Jack Draper's
Yes,
kit. Both
yes.
of that.
Oh.
I think you
Simple.
guys would eat in that. That would be great.
Yeah.
For doubles, I think it's nice. But for individual, I'm giving you both the spotlight, making you shining
You heard
stars,
that,
one
G.
in Alcaraz.
Fair. Let's do it.
That's what you got to get. For me, myself,
Mhm.
I would choose. I think I would want to choose Coco's, but I think
mhm.
the right choice with me would be Sabalenka's.
Oh yeah.
I think
That would be
Sabalenka's
nice.
would be I think it would look the best on me.
Mhm.
I don't know how I would feel in Coco's little low rise skirt. I think that's a little bit. I'm in my 30s, so I'm feeling a little vulnerable thinking about that. It feels like something that I'm a little bit on the out, but I still want to keep it fresh. So I'm going to give Sabalenka's styling it with the cutouts on the side. I think it goes crazy, and she's got the big tattoo. I have like all the tattoos on the arm, so I'm
Right.
like that with the dress with the cutout, some accessories. I think
so
it
we're
would
all
be-
showing guns.
Yeah, and again, arms out.
We all work out. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This episode is called "Show Us Your Arms."
Spin the
We'll do a
racket
special.
now shows the arms.
Show us your arms.
We'll do a special on that later.
Yeah, that's my pick for all of us. I think that I think that we would all nail it.
Oh, I love
100%.
that. I'm literally gonna go after this and just
Like
add
holding
to
us
cart, add
accountable
to
to
cart.
it. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, send a picture if you get the
Yes,
pics.
yes.
Drop it on Spin the Racket Instagram. The people want to see it.
1000%. We got to do it.
100%. I said you said 1,000. I said 100. 1,000%.
like,
Yeah,
damn.
100.
Yeah, 1,000,000,000%, bro.
No,
Oh,
I'm like
Just
walk it
one
back.
up to. Just one up to.
Yeah, 1 billion, 1 trillion%, 1 trillion.
So silly.
Yeah. How over the top?
That was a great question.
Yeah, but obviously, with that, we've kind of come to the close of the episode. I think we're.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. This journey has to end at some point, so I'm the one that has to cut the cord. Look, Sarah, it's been a pleasure having you on the podcast. I want to leave it up to you to tell us, where can people find you? What are you working on? Tell the listeners and the viewers.
Recommend or promote. If you want to see some of my work, some stuff I've worked on, you can go to my website. It's sarahchristopher.design to see some of the stuff. If you want to follow me on social media, that's also my name. I'm sure I'll be tagged. And I post ridiculous things and also some cool cultural things and also just pictures of my dog. So welcome to see me there. And then guys, follow US Soccer. US Soccer World Cup coming up. We got some cool stuff cooking. So I know this is a tennis podcast, but I'm cross-pollinating with soccer promotion.
Hey, we love sports.
Yeah, so US Soccer, we got World Cup coming up. We got some cool stuff. We got some friendlies in the next couple of months. So get ready and be on the lookout. We got some cool stuff coming on the creative front for US Soccer. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled for what we got.
I love it. I love it.
Love that. All right. Well, and to everyone watching, I'm Lou.
And I'm G.
Thank you for watching.